Hi there, Rania Phillips here with LimeLight by Alcone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today I'm going to go over how to apply your foundation and concealer using our Blenderful sponge. It is LimeLight by Alcone's Beauty Blender. It's different than anything else you've ever tried. It's soft like a marshmallow, very different consistency, and it's got this awesome flat surface here. So you can do your powders. It's really, really nice. So I'm going to take my foundation, my Shinto one, and I'm going to, it's a little chilly today, so I'm going to take some with, scrape it out, and I'm going to put it on the back of my hand, and that's where I'm going to warm it up with my finger because it's wax-based. We need to warm it up and it'll spread much easier that way. So if you're having trouble with your concealer or your foundation as to why it's not going on really smooth, have you warmed it up? In the summer months, it's not such a big deal. But when it's a little cooler out. So there's my foundation. I'm going to take my sponge and I'm going to stick this right in there, and I'm going to start stippling. So stippling, you kind of press down and bounce it off. Press down and bounce it off. So it works really nicely when you use a damp. This is damp. It's not dry, it's not wet, it's just damp. Run it under water until it expands in size, squeeze it out a couple times, and then I like to take it in a towel and wring it out with a towel. That is the best way to get your sponge the consistency, the dampness or wet consistency that you need. So I like to do my foundation before my concealer because our foundation and concealer, everything we have at LimeLight is very high pigment, much higher than you're used to. Because it's professional grade products, it's 50% pigment. That means a little bit goes a long way and there's a lot of coverage. I like to do my eyes first, as you can see, except I didn't do my mascara. Ooh, I need a little extra blendation here. I made up my word, blendation. That's the most important thing. But our shadows go on really, really nice because they blend so well and they have such high pigment. There we go. That's better. And then always bring your foundation down. You don't want to see a line, right? You don't want to see a line where your foundation ends and your neck begins. If you need any help color matching your colors, I can help you with that. But we have plenty of colors to go around for any skin tone, and these work on all skin tones, skin types, and I think the Beauty Blender or Blenderful gives you the most flawless finish. So that is how I have applied it, and it gives you like a second skin. It's hard to see. And then you can dip it right into your concealer if you like, and do everything under your eyes, do your spots. I'm going to take our #1 concealer, which is a greenish cast, to cancel out any redness. But it's really good if you have any acne, something that's really red, and just a little bit goes a long way. I've already warmed this up with my finger before, so you want to apply it. Cancel out that redness. And I have a little redness on my chin. And on my cheeks. So that's the beauty of all the shapes of this of our Blenderful. There. So it has covered the redness, and this gives you that flawless second skin finish. I'm going to do a little bit under my eyes of concealer #3, which matches my foundation more closely, and try and cover these dark spots. You can't cover bags, but you can certainly disguise them. See how much better that looks already? So it's good for you to have one foundation color and then two concealer colors. One that hides everything closer to your, I'm going over where I put that greenish concealer here, just to, we've canceled out the redness, and now I'm going through and making it more my skin tone. Just pressing it right on top where I was. See that? Pretty easy, pretty cool. There we go. So that's as easy as it is. I've seen people use this for their cheeks, their eyeshadow, just about everything. It's really very versatile. And I'm gonna go ahead and do my highlighting. This is number 2 concealer for me. But I like to bring the brightness in. And that way, it gives you all this glow and brightness here. And then you blend it out. So you come in like a big triangle and blend out. And I'm gonna go a little white line down my nose, gives that creation, that illusion of, you know, making your nose look a little thinner. And then some people like to highlight just a little bit above their brows. So this, the way this is designed, it is such a flawless finish. If you could feel it, it's just like marshmallow consistency. It's different than any beauty blender you've ever used. And I've had this for so long, and I use our Come Clean brush and makeup sponge cleaner to rinse this off. Ideally, you should do it after every use. I probably do it after 2 or 3 uses, depending on how dirty it gets. Still blending here. I think I have like a skin wrinkle. That looks a little better on camera. So did you see how that worked? Now, watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna put it right into our pressed powder. Do you see that? Right under my eyes. And set all the concealer and foundation that we just put on. Now, this tiny little point is so good for getting in the creases around your nose and under your eyes. But see how great this flat surface is? It's really quite handy. It's unlike any beauty blender I have ever used. It's wonderful. That's why we call it the Blenderful. So there. That, my friends, is how it's done. It's really easy. You can use it for multiple things. It can make things go really fast. I like it damp. This is Rania Phyllis with LimeLight by Alcone, and this is our Blenderful. Have a great day, and thank you so much for watching. Hope to talk to you soon. Bye. And I just forgot to show you that our Blenderful comes in this awesome little mesh case, magnetic closure, and it's mesh, so you can keep it clean from everything else, but yet it's got air that comes to it and it can dry. Isn't that cool? It comes with it. All right, bye.